All righty. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to what can only be described as a long-awaited try. I had to take a couple weeks off due to holidays, travel, and hypothetically 15 hours worth of flight delays, which I would not wish on my worst enemy. But here we are. Thank you all for your patience as I start to get this series back up and running. For those who missed the last couple streams, you missed quite a bit. I would at least go and check out two streams ago, which was quite a fun one. But this is where we currently sit. Obviously, last year we were national champions, kings of the country, and this time around we are ranked fourth, which seems a bit harsh. But that is essentially down to the fact that we have the 19th ranked offense in the country. And so, despite having the third best defense, offensively, we're in a bit of trouble. Now, the reason our offense is ranked so low is very simple. We have 75 quarterback play, which isn't great. I think everyone can agree on that one. This is our quarterback. So last season, Harrison Sharp was our backup. He threw 100 passes, completed 75 of them, got 900 yards, 10 touchdowns, 1 pick. It's pretty good. And so when it came time for our quarterback this season, I decided to go with Harrison Sharp. Let's see. I promised him that he would play in 75% of snaps. In other words, he would be our starter. And that's what we're going to do. Our quarterback room as a whole is pretty deep. We have Harrison Sharp to start. Kevin McGee is going to be our backup. He was our third stringer last year. I'm going to try to get a red shirt out of Mario Howard, who already has a cannon of an arm. And then Willie McLean is just good here, is good depth. So our quarterback room is solid. We just don't have like a top echelon guy. My hope is that Harrison Sharp can become that. For our schedule this season, we are playing, I would say, a more difficult ACC schedule than last season. We have a ranked Miami school due. I assume will be ranked by the time they play us. And then out of conference, we've scheduled South Florida, who have been a pretty solid school in the American, at least last couple years. We scheduled Michigan as our, really tough Big Ten opponent. And we also scheduled our old school Purdue, who is not ranked after having a very disappointing season. Did they fire their head coach? They did not. But they fired both coordinators, so Marco Graves gets another year of this. Interesting. Okay. But then again, I mean, look, when you compare the success I had to Purdue to a 5-8 record, that's a bit grim, wouldn't you say? Make sure. I thought I clicked the wrong button and everything was going to crash and burn. All right, so I am confident. I don't think our team is not as good as last year. That is mainly due to the fact that our quarterback is objectively worse. I think our running room is as good. With Brock Scales up top, Luis Boykin got a big, big boost to his ratings, up to an 87 overall. Speed didn't change, which is a bit annoying. His ball carrier vision went up to a 92, strength went up to a 97. His ball security went down, which I don't really understand. I mean, he's only had one fumble last season, whatever. But I'm confident in where I'm at. I have four player promises right now. First to my third string redshirt freshman running back Carlton Huron, who again, for those who watched last season, in his redshirt year, I played him 4 games. He had almost 50 carries, 256 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That'll do. So I have a promise to him to play in 30% of snaps. Harrison Sharp, obviously, to play in 75%. Samuel Chase to win the conference championship. And Rafael Sisson to play in 40% of snaps. So the only one that I'm kind of worried about is just winning the conference championship. But, I mean, we did it 2 years ago. So we'll see if we can do it again this time around. Recruiting wise, I would consider three big areas of need next season, and that's O line, linebacker, and corner. Right now, I'm only looking at 17 recruits, and I think I'm ahead on all of them but four. One, two, three, four. Yeah. So I'm just trying to chase a lot of these really good 4-star players. John Slaughter, who is one of the superstars in this class, obviously he is going to get, yeah, I'm going to get him if I can. I've already scheduled a handful of visits, so that's all in the bank. I just kind of want to get into the game against South Florida here. So let's take a look. South Florida, their quarterback is Deshaun Jones, redshirt senior. Looks like a transfer from Miami. Can he run? Meh, a little bit. All in all, doesn't look like they have anything too crazy, so we're just going to work on our downfield passing and stopping their run game, as is our want. All right, let's get into the game. We are favored by 11 points. They have no one visiting this game, and this is the first time in the entire series that Clemson has played South Florida. I am excited to kick off year 3 at Clemson. I mean, look, last year we were champions. You kind of have to taper expectations a little bit. My goal is to make the playoffs and at least make the semifinal. That's just my personal goal. We'll see how that goes. We will call tails because it never fails. This is a known phenomena. And once again, I am vindicated in this. We shall defer, as is our wont. And for those who have been watching the series, you know that on the first defensive play every time, we send the Thunderstroke Blitz to test their mettle. And we get a tackle for a loss from Roman Roberts. That will do. I'm going to use a spy a little bit more often, and then blitz the linebacker as opposed to the two high safety look. See how it goes. We got burned at that time. Hector Velasco, you're killing me. Blitz again. Send the house. 3rd and 2, I bet they run it. They did, and Salvador Price, the safety, with the tackle for a loss. USF punts. We start with the ball, and as is our one-ton offense, we open with slot outs. And it's a 13-yard pass. Let's go. Quick note. So for the game plan and the primary pass targets, I have Jack Jacob as our number 1, our 95 overall tight end. James Ball is number 2, our 90 overall wide receiver. And then 3, I'm keeping Otto just to give Harrison Sharp the freedom to pass it where he so chooses. But we didn't involve the tight ends that much last season, I think. And so this season, I'm trying to turn that around. However, depressingly, we must punt on 4th and 4. I think our decision to keep Harrison Sharp may very well backfire, but I'm not that worried because of the strength of our offense overall. That said, how rude of them to convert on 3rd and 8. Don't they know I am monologuing here? The AI loves its end around. 3rd and 10, I am actually going to go to high safety here. And Luis McFarland with the sack of Deshaun Jones, knocking him out of field goal range. We get the ball at the 5, which is a little rough, but Luis Boykin gets us 9, and he gets us 3 again. Cool. That could have been disastrous. Joaquin Gonzalez. I'm really excited about Joaquin Gonzalez. He was a freshman transfer from USC who annoyingly played in 12 games and he was only targeted 17 times. So a bit annoying that. Um, yeah, he's with us now, and I mean his attributes are amazing. Like 99 evasion, 98 route running, 88 catch. I don't think I'm going to have any issues there. My decision, no. I just hype up Joaquin Gonzalez and he fumbles. Engage 8, send it. No, man. All right. They're at the 10. Can we keep them out of the end zone? Yes, we can. Incompletion later, they make the field goal, and we are losing. Which we didn't, I don't think, if I remember last season, I don't know if there was a time we were ever down at half until like the end of the season when we were taking on the Juggernauts. 3rd and 7s, you shall across. All right. I'm going to do a little bit more RPO this season than I did last season just because of Harrison Sharp and his slight running capability. Just to give him an outlet. 3rd and 3, I'm going to run it. And if I get a yard or two, I'm going to go for it on 4th down anyway. Haran got me 4, so I didn't even need to worry about it. What a guy. What a lad. Louis Boykin in the end zone. We take the lead. Never worried. An end around against Engage 8, that could have blown up terribly. Do I safety? Ugh, they convert. Man, that's what I get. That's what I get for saying I wouldn't do too high safety that much, but they're just carving up our defense right now. But we get a stop. Thank you, Antonio Matthews. They punt. We start with the ball. I'm going to turn chew clock on and hope I can burn the rest of the first half on this drive, and then we get the ball to start the second half. That would, in fact, be nice. Corner strike didn't work. Neither did the wide receiver smash. All right, we'll punt. Oh, we burn him at the 1. Goal line D, give me a safety. There we go. Jameer Waters is tackled by Luis McFarland. That's a safety. Thank you very much for the ball back. James Ball returned the safety thing 20 yards. That loop. Ah, the play action deep in was unsuccessful. Oy, and Harrison Sharp was sacked on 3rd and 5. All right, we punt. Not a great look for us. They punt also. We got a minute. Let's see if we can do anything special here to try to get in field goal range. And Nathaniel Kane, 56-yard reception, takes us to the 6. All right, we're going to try to run it once. And Luis Boykin finds the end zone. Extra point, I'm up by 13. I'm going to go for 2 here, do a little outside handoff, and run it. Luis Boykin gets it. Cool. All good. We did that really quickly, though, so USF does have some time here to try to get in field goal range, which they do, but they miss the kick. Ooh. That was almost some terrible defense. All right, we get the ball to start second half. We're just going to turn on shoe clock. Oy, and Harrison Sharp is picked off by Nathan Horn. Not a great showing from Sharp so far. 9 of 17, 154 yards and a pick. Not great. My decision to back Sharp seems to be backfiring. But our defense gets a stop. I think our defense will still be fine. And our run game will still be fine. The issue is just going to be, can I count on Harrison Sharp to, gunsling against the teams that we're going to need to do it? And then Nathaniel Kane again, 48-yard reception. Luis Boykin, -3-yard rush. Fair enough. But then Carlton Haran finds the end zone. We're up by 21. And then Jamar Waters fumbles. Salvador Price recovers, and he takes it to the house. That will do. I'm trying to remember. So backups will come in the fourth quarter. All right, cool. All good then. Unless USF scores, to be fair. Nope. All right, they punt. So the starters are still in for a bit, and then the backups are going to come in. For now, I'm just going to go a little bit more run heavy here. Never mind. Louis Boykin decided to go backwards. Caden Woods was in on that play? Why? No one knows. All right, third quarter ends. The backups are in, and they get a stop. So Haran's going to get a big opportunity here to get some carries, which is good. We're going to see what we got from Kevin McGee, which I think will be desperately needed because our succession plan at quarterback, if Sharp doesn't do well, is a little iffy. Oh, Nelson Rucker, I'm sorry. Oh, the play action roll right touchdown pass to Bergman. That'll do. They're killing our zone, guys. Our backups are not doing too hot on D. Can we keep them out of the end zone? Nope. Norman McKinley gets in. And USF is on the board, but the point difference is still such that the backups are still in. So, no real issue. We'll punt it. And that'll be that. All right. Pretty dominant victory, I would say. We held them to 2.8 yards per rush, 6.3 pass yards. Pretty good. That'll do. Time of possession wasn't really where I wanted to be. They had 26 minutes, which is a lot. Not a great day from Sharp, unfortunately. 15 and 27, 244 yards, which, the yardage and the yards per attempt is fine, but he also had a pick. Kevin McGee, 3 of 4, 29 yards, and a touchdown. Really good day from our runners. Really good day from our receivers. Jacob targeted once. I hope that doesn't mean he's injured. That would be unfortunate. 12 tackles for loss is amazing. 2 sacks. McFarland and Felder getting in there. Very good. Let's finish the game and advance. All right, I'm not going to do this every time, but for those who didn't watch the last episode, when we looked at the quarterbacks in the transfer portal, one of them was a quarterback named Giovanni Scales, who was I believe, true freshman. And he is currently at South Carolina, is where he ended up. Yeah, he's a redshirt freshman already with an 85 overall. This is how he upgraded. His speed went up by 4, ball carrier vision went up by 94, arm strength up to a 95, accuracy 79, IQ to a 71, and in his first game against Penn State, 13 and 20, 129 yards, 2 picks. Been carries for 62 yards, though. All right, so good news. We beat USF. That'll do. So recruiting, I did want to look at wide receiver. My original argument for not going for wide receiver is my top guys outside of James Ball are young. Gonzalez is a sophomore. Emmanuel Chu is a freshman. Nasir Goodman, redshirt sophomore. Same with Nathaniel Kane. Behind them, though, there's not a lot in the potential department. Like, Tony Edmondson is my best potential backup wide receiver, and he has a B-. So I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time here just looking at the wide receiver transfers to see if anyone would be interested. The problem with that is, the guys who want playing time aren't going to, love me that much, which is a bit annoying. 1,300 behind, huh? What about points ahead initial contact? Look at some of these guys first just to see potentials. It's not it's not a great list. B plus ain't bad. Yeah, B plus ain't bad. Let's get Brad Bonner on the list. And then what was the dude at A plus? Arturo McConnell. We add those two to the list and get them both offer sheets. Oh yeah, I'm so far behind on McConnell. It's fine. All right. I haven't looked at spending NIL money yet. I think I'm going to wait until some of the visits get done and I have a better idea of where players want to go. Doesn't look like I can schedule any more visits, which is kind of annoying. Okay, so we're ahead on everyone except these guys. Okay. So let me give my best pitches to these guys. Where's my superstar boy? Hello there. You get the ace pitch. Right now, I'm essentially just trying to get points where they can go, and I'm not really going to worry about money until players start narrowing their schools and getting close to signing. I think that just seems more efficient to me than what I've done in the past. I think at least. All right, that's recruiting done, dusted. We have Louisville, who have been fine. I mean, they've made a bowl every year. Good on them. Their record in those bowls, though, is 2-5, which isn't great. How's their quarterback looking? He's looking good. Gary Vincent. Yeah, he was their starter last couple of years. He's their starter again. Can he run? That's a no. All right. So we're going to work on our passing game and stopping their run in that case. All right, so we're projected to win by 15 points. We have two players visiting this game, tight end Drake Kirkland and linebacker Grant Massey. So far in the sim, Clemson has beat Louisville 3 times to nothing. The 2029 game was when I was in charge in my first year here. So looking pretty good. Louisville calls heads. And they are right. And they will receive. That's fine by me. And as is our want, we will blitz. Wow. They did 4 verts on the... That could have been disastrous for us. But thankfully it was not. What was disastrous was that safety blitz call, let me tell you. Yeesh. All right, that'll do. I don't like the idea of dropping my D lineman into coverage. And then Cash Price with the set. Where is Price on my depth chart? He is 1. He's ahead of Cole. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Man, linebacker, I'm going to get rinsed at linebacker when all these guys leave. It's fine. 3rd and 17. They only get 8 yards, and they punt. All right. All right, we're going to try to run some more and just, death by 1,000 cuts them. I am going to turn 2 clock on already because I anticipate this game being even easier than USF, which is kind of a sad statement when you think about it. And Emmanuel Chio with a touchdown reception from Harrison Sharp. So they do a full safety blitz. Fair enough for them, I guess. Engage 8. Send it. Didn't work. Did not work. But nonetheless, they have to punt. I am not doing a bubble screen. I need to do more outside runs. I didn't do many last game. Clearly, that was the issue and not my quarterback's suspicious play. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll punt here. If it was closer to midfield, I'd honestly go for it, but I mean, who knows? Our defense is doing great. Maybe I'll just never punt again. 1 yard run. It's fine. Slot outs. Send it. Where are we at? 4th and 1. Yeah, that's way too long for a field goal. ISO. And it worked. Scales gets me the yard, and Nasir Goodman gets me 47-yard touchdown pass. The extra point is good. I need to go into the playbook and delete cover 2 drop. Because I don't know. Hey, Roman Roberts with a sack. I don't know if there's a scenario where I'd ever actively choose to run it. Like, it's just not good. Also, our defense is crushing it. Who sacked me there? Avery Montgomery. Okay. I thought I recognized the name of the D lineman. Thought he was one of mine. He was not. Wide receiver quick. Hi, it worked. Oh, no. What if I try QB run on 3rd and 4? Yeah, you know, yeah, I could kind of see that coming. We'll kick the field goal here. Um, but yeah, Toby Chan is our new kicker. He's a redshirt sophomore transfer from OSU, and I mean, he's accurate. Doesn't have the biggest leg in the world. Um, Annoyingly, his kick power only went up by one into everything. He didn't develop that well, which is a bit annoying. But he is our. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, it worked. All right, they punt again. We have the ball at midfield. I'm gonna try to get points here on the board and just see where we're at here. 3rd and 5. Where's my mesh? There we go. Mesh never fails. 2nd and 18 as Avery Montgomery gets us again. Uh-oh. 3rd and 18. I'm gonna actually do slants. 4th and 3. Do I go for it or do I take the points? Do I go for it or do I take the points? I am going to go for it. Mesh. Send it. Ah, sharp pass to Scales is incomplete. That is a shame. All right. I doubt those 3 points will make a difference, especially since we get the ball to start the second half anyway. So it is what it is. Haran with a reception. Getting him involved in the passing game will be nice. We're just going to rattle off some runs here. Never mind. That was my plan. All hitches. Hi, Joaquin Gonzalez with a touchdown pass. Cool. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons for those who watch the stream, when I left Purdue and went to Clemson, my argument was Emmanuel Trio, 44-yard reception, that at Purdue, I'm in a division with Michigan and Ohio State. So every year I play those guys, and they're the best teams in the country, not even just the Big Ten. Scaled with a touchdown. And so, like, my path to a conference championship and a national championship at Purdue was, very, very difficult. Whereas at Clemson, I'm in one of the easier conferences in the country. And so my path to the playoff is pretty easy, all things considered. Backups are now in the fourth quarter again. Patton with a run and a touchdown run. Look at you, Patton. Look at you go. This is a stupid question. Has Louisville gotten a first down yet? Okay, on their first possession. Yeah, so since their second possession. Oh no, that's a lie. 6 plays here. Never mind. Okay. It was not nearly as dramatic as I'd thought, but that's fine. All right, Kevin McGee is in the game now. See if we can get him some good plays here. Kareem Warren getting some rushes. That's big. Duh. No dice. We'll kick the field goal. Mainly so that we can get 40. See, I ran the cover 2 drop, and that's what happens. Craziness. Uh-oh, is Clemson going to come away with points here? Their first points of the game? No. They're letting the clock run out with all their timeouts. All right. Sometimes the AI can be a little silly, but I mean, we destroyed Clemson 41-0. We averaged a first down every time we threw the ball. They had 0 rush yards. 0. 0. That'll do. Scales by comparison at 100. Louis Boykin 67. Patton at 41. Huron, not a good day for him running the ball. Really spread out for our wide receivers. Harrison Sharp had a bounce back. Great game. 20 of 24, 268 yards, 3 TDs. Defensively, 8 tackles for Ross, but 5 sacks, including 2 from McFarland. Look at our boy. All right. So that's the week. That'll do. Here's my issue, though. If I get enough blowouts that the backups play, am I going to run into an issue where even though Harrison Sharp is my starting QB, he's not going to get the 75% snap percentage? Is that going to be an issue? Am I in trouble? Closing rush yards? 0. Yeah, that'll do. That's at the depth chart screen. What percentage of snaps is Harrison at? 81. Okay, so at the moment, we're fine. Have I gotten any booster objectives yet? Yes. I got 1.5 million for being Louisville. Cool. Am I on track for any of them? I'm on pace for the sacks, which is good. The sacks was one I was kind of worried about. But hey, that'll do. All right, so we beat we beat Louisville. We get 730 points for both Kirkland and Massey, which is pretty good, if I do say so myself. Ooh, Trevor Weber can schedule. Yeah, I'll just put him at the Michigan game. Rudy Andrews can schedule. Do we play Notre Dame at home? No, that's a shame. In that case, I'll do Purdue. Oh yeah, Purdue is on this list. Duh. Michael Phelps, NC State is on the list. Ishmael Lilly, I will do Michigan to try to get in complimentary offensive boost. John Slaughter, I will also do Michigan. Raphael Blair is definitely getting Michigan. Neil Hogan. Let's start building out that NC State game here with some players. Cody Tackett for Purdue. Bonner. Come on down to Purdue, buddy. Tyler, Boston College? Must be away. What a shame. All right, and then Arturo McConnell, you can be NC State because they're on your list too. That'll do. Cool. All right. All right, so going back to points ahead, I'm just making sure. Yeah, so essentially from Blair on down is my tight races here, which isn't too many people, to be fair. All right. I have two pitches left. Let's give some okay pitches to these guys. All right. I'm trying to think if there's any other positions I need to kind of fill out my list. Honestly, I don't think there are. I mean, I guess I have scouting to do. Let's just make sure I have everyone like fully scouted or close to it. 100, 192. Philip Gross, man, I really want him. Oh, let's get to Hidden Gem. Brad Bonner. I mean, I like Bonner, but the issue is like he's quick, sure, but his catching is the same as Arturo's, but his route running is a 61 and he has a 56 ball security. Though it looks like McConnell's might be in the same region. What is the ball security of my wide receivers right now? 64, 67, 70, 58, and 62. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that looks. All right. Anywho, we have Navy. Hello, Navy. Who's your quarterback? Jacob Moten has not done well by any stretch of the imagination. However, they are 1-1. They beat East Carolina, but got destroyed by Florida State. That's rough. Also, for the rankings watch, we are still at fourth because it looks like everyone outside of Arkansas in the top 25 won. Oh, Washington lost to Arizona State. That's bad. That's bad. All right. We're gonna work on stopping their run and work on our downfield passing, Mr. Sharp. They're 126 in the country so far in yards per game. I'm not too worried. I don't think I have any Navy specific donor goals. I do not. All right. We're projected to win by 30, so this could get ugly. We have two players visiting, five-star O lineman Aiden Orr, who is a strength and run blocking god, and then running back Fernando Newman, who, if I get, he will immediately become our probably third running back, depending on Huron's development. So far, Clemson is 3-0 against Navy. Now, our win, this was my win against Navy. They actually played us really, really close for about 2.5 quarters. But then we just kind of killed them. But they passed pretty well against us. We turned the ball over twice, which didn't help. It was not Romano's best game. But I mean, the final score does not reflect it, but they did play us a bit close there. So, not that I'm worried, but we'll see how it goes. Tails never fails, Navy. You know this. And as is our wont, Thundersmoke Blitz. They go nowhere. That'll do. 3 and out immediately. Thank you. Good night. I'm turning shoe clock on immediately. Uh-oh. I didn't do slot outs in the first play. And James Ball, 58-yard touchdown pass from Harrison Sharp. That will do. That will do nicely. 3rd and 2. I bet they pass. They ran it. They try to Did I miss? Did I miss rushing stats? No, I did not. Okay, they're trying to run it with a quarterback they can't run. And who has 58 ball security. You know what? I respect it. I don't know if I should, but I do. All hitches never fails. ISO from the 2. Boykin gets in. We're up 14-0. All right. Oh no! And Cedric Barton gets the sack on the corner blitz Navy punts. Oh boy, this could get horribly ugly. Is Jack Jacob? Oh no! Is this a war crime? Doing this against the midshipmen? I feel like it should be. I kind of want them to score now, but they won't. They punt. Oh boy. I mean, I'm just gonna keep running it. Like the at this point, I'm doing the high school thing where we're just having a rolling clock and we're just gonna run it. Like Haran 20-yard run against Engage 8. Got him. That'll do. Oh boy. I really said I mean, last game really was close against Navy when we played them. Oh, even the end around worked. There's no hope for these guys. Oh no, another touch. Oh no. We're on pace for unholy numbers of offense right now. And we stop them, guys. 3 plays, 0 yards, 4 plays, 16, 3 play -2, 5 play 13, 3 play 0, 3 play 3. And we've scored a touchdown in every drive. So far, Harrison Sharp is 7 of 8 for 134 yards and 3 touchdowns. Wowzers. Oh my God, guys. I will call a timeout here. I'm going to turn up tempo on just really quick. All right, no dice. We'll kick the field goal. Thank you. Good night. We are on pace for nearly 80 points. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. They almost stopped us on 3rd and 3 there. That was their one. That was their one where they almost had us. Scales gets in the end zone. I briefly remember at some point last season saying I want to go through games kind of slower, but then you're up by 45 points in the third quarter. You're thinking yourself, I'm going to do an ISO on 3rd and 6. All right, it didn't work. We will punt for the first time this game. Congratulations to the midshipmen. They're trying to run it with a quarterback who's not mobile. I don't understand. And Moten got sacked by Chase. We get a safety and the ball. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, they force another punt. And Brian Roberts gets tackled by Renee Banks in the end zone. We get another safety. That'll do. I just did 2 wide receiver runs in a row. That's just where I'm at mentally here. Uh-oh, they're stopping our run. Ooh. 4th and goal at the 1. I mean, ISO? Wow, Aiden Patton got stopped. They didn't get us. Good for them on that stand. Good for them there. And they punt it right back. Oh boy. Oh, McGee incomplete. We punt. I mean, at one point we were on pace for 80 points. So for them to hold us to 50, it's a decent achievement. Oh, McGee got sacked. That's not good. Field goal is up and in. And Felix Colbert fumbled. Jaden Rainey with the recovery. Is he like... Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I put him ahead of Bass, which I'm still debating if that was the right call, but we'll see. I'm going to try to beat him with hitches. 2nd goal at the 1. All right, redemption tour. Kareem Warren gets in. I'm going to go for 2 because I want 60. That's what I deserve. Kareem Warren gets stopped. Oh, that's deserved, I think. They go for it on 4th and 1. They do get it. Credit to them. Oh, but then Brian Rhodes fumbled, and Jonathan Crockett recovers. Kneel down, end the game. Good God. 0.5 rushing yards per attempt. They were 0 for 11 on 3rd down. That is a 0 and a 11 afterwards. Holy moly. Harrison Sharp, 9 of 13, 151 yards, 3 touchdowns. Scales, 140 yards. Haran, 114. Boykin at 82 and a touchdown. Man alive. That is insane. Only 2 sacks from our defense, but that is what it is. 10 tackles for a loss. Who got the fumble recoveries? Rainey and Crockett. I like Jonathan. I hope. See, the issue I think I'm gonna run into defensively. First of all, I'm losing every good linebacker I have. Corner, I should be okay because even though I'm losing Velasco, I have a pretty good succession plan lined up. Safety could get a bit shaky. Like that's why I'm praying that Mitchell May is fine with being redshirted. If he is, I think we're fine. If I need to take the red shirt off of him, I could kind of be in trouble. But great win. We're 3-0. Will that move us up in the rankings at all? Probably not. Probably not. But we shall see. Nope, didn't move us. Ooh, Jack Jacob and Samuel Chase both hurt. Okay, hold please. First, I'm going to reset this to auto so that it does not throw to an injured player. I mean, even him injured, like, I think I'm still going to flip these. Oh, you want to play more Woods? All right, fine. I'll do that. You want to play more Caden? You'll play more. Don't get me wrong, but don't get me wrong. I'll do this for like a week. Samuel Chase dropped down to an 86. So I'll move him like down here. And then, how's Rainey done so far? 2 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, 3 pressures. Okay, I'll keep him there. How'd the visits go? 590 for Orr and 590. I don't want to get sniped by Wisconsin for Newman, but I feel like that's what's going to happen here. I have a feeling. Can I schedule anyone else for a visit? That is a no. Oh, God. Michigan got 800 because they beat Iowa. Well, or excuse me, yes, that's 1,000. I don't think we're going to get gross. Does he want money? He does. When's our visit? Week 5, next week. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay him, because he would play as a true freshman. So I'm willing to pay him. Let's say if I offer him a million flat, that gets me 959 points. And I have my visit next week. I'm cool with that. Arturo, whose visits first? Virginia's. Ooh, we need Auburn to beat them. We need that to happen. Everyone else can get the best pitch I can give. All the way down. The fact that I'm competing with like Akron and Appalachian State for recruits does give me a little bit of pause. I'm being honest here. Honest as I can. OSU's not going that hard for John Slaughter, which is good, actually. Let me take away Ishmael's piece and give it to this guy. All right. Recruiting done and dusted. I mean, so far, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good here. All right, so we're going up against Miami, who, it must be said, had a defiant resurgence last season. They went 1-11 in 2029 and then 11-2 in 2030, but did not make the playoff last year, which I remember commenting on. Because I found it kind of strange. Because I think if this happened IRL, they'd have a decent case for it. They lost to a ranked North Carolina, sure, in a bad NC, in an average NC State team, but they beat a ranked Texas. They beat ranked Florida State, and then in their bowl game, they didn't get in, but they beat BYU. So I think they had an argument. This season, though, they are 1-2. Bad loss to Temple. They beat who's Notre Dame's QB? Now that the second coming of Joe Montana is gone. Kalen Cordova and this guy. Are you injured, Cordova? Is that why? Hmm? Did they bench him? That's rough. Anywho. All right, Miami. Whom is your quarterback? Chase. Oh, good. He's good. Chase Matthews is really good. Oh, good. His arm strength went up to an 87. His IQ's a 99. Cool. So that's priority number one is stopping the downfield passing and working on our downfield passing also. So this could be a close one. Miami's got a really good quarterback. They're not a bad football team by any stretch of the imagination. We are favored by 15 though. They have 5 players visiting, none of whom I am in on. So far in the sim, Clemson has beat Miami 4 times to 1, including in the ACC championship game back in 2025. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this 2 years ago when I played Miami. Um, they played Miami 3 times in the span of 2 months, and they won every time, which is rough. All right, so 2 years ago I played Miami and we beat them 34-3, which is nice. Oh, shout out Wesley Seymour. Where are you now, buddy? Oh, he went on to start, maybe, for IU. And right now he's at Georgia State balling out. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. All right. Let's go up against Miami here. This could be a toughie. I say that, and then we're going to win by like 28 points. But it could be a toughie. Once again, the AI elects to receive. That is fine by me because I can do Thundersmoke Blitz. Oh, they convert on 3rd and 11. Good on them. They are driving here. They convert again. I'm getting a little ambitious with the blitzing here. All right, we get a stop. They kick a field goal. Okay. We are down. Harrison Sharp. That was almost a moment of terrifying anxiety there. But we're doing okay. 2nd and 2, Luis Boykin in the end zone. Thank you, good night, we take the lead. 3rd and 11, I'm going to blitz the linebacker. Man, they get us on the curl route. Hey, but then their running back Skylar Bush fumbles. Cash Price with the recovery and the return. That'll do. Joaquin Gonzalez, touchdown reception. We're up 14-3. I am no longer nervous. And we force a punt. Cool. All right, 2 clocks coming on. We're going to try to run the ball a little bit, burn a decent amount of clock here. 47-yarder. I'm going to go for it. All right, Brock Scales gets it. Cool. 4th and 3. All right, this one I'll kick. About 10 yards closer. I'll take the kick there. Uh-oh, Miami is driving right now. There's that cover 2 drop again, but they punt instead of going for it. Fair enough. Then again, it was what, 4th and 8? Never mind. See shallow cross. There we go. I want to run the ball a little bit to burn a teensy bit of clock here. 3rd and 6. All right, we get the ball back, and now I'm just going to run it out. Okay, so at half, we're up 24-3, and we start with the ball. I think we're going to win this one. I have a sneaking suspicion even the play action power read is working. Oh no, Scales went backwards. Do I go for it? I mean, our defense has been dynamite, but we are in the range where we could potentially burn them at like the 2-yard line. Let's punt. Burn them at the 3. All right. Goal line. Goal line D. Once more for good measure. Oh, they got 2 yards. All right, we get the ball back with even better field position. I am a genius. I say that, and then I run an end around, which Nathaniel Kane fumbled. So there goes that. There we go. They punt anyway. All right. Our offense is kind of stalling here. Never mind, Nathaniel gained 30-yard reception. The redemption tour is back on, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and Haran with the touchdown. All right, they punt, and the backups are in for the fourth time in a row, and Kevin McGee is immediately sacked. And Patton goes backwards. Well done to all parties involved. Uh-oh, their starters are cooking our backups. No! 3rd and 10, screw it, DB Blitz. It worked. Liam Bone with the sack. Good on you, buddy. 3rd and 2, now expect the bubble screen. They did. They expected the bubble screen, guys. Engage 8, there was a choice. All right, they get in the end zone, but the backups are still in. Ooh, they're calling timeouts, are we? You want to call a timeout? Okay, I'll just pass it. And then keep passing. You want to use your timeout down 21. One more handoff for the Lulls. All right, that'll do it. All right, we beat Miami 31-10. The running game wasn't bad against us, 4.6 yards, but their passing game wasn't great. They were worse on 3rd down. Yeah, we just came away with that one there. Harrison Sharp, 14-21, 173 and a touchdown. McGee was fine. Scales, 116 yards. Boykin, 72 touchdowns. That'll do. An injured Jack Jacob had 1 catch. Defensively, we got 2 sacks, including 1 from redshirt freshman corner Liam Bowen. That'll do. That will do nicely. Yeah, I mean, we stopped Matthews, which was the goal. He's a legitimately really, really good quarterback that I would take on my team. So that'll do. So we're about an hour into the stream, and I've gotten through 4 games. Goodness gracious me. Because my goal is to get through 2 more seasons potentially before the full version of Football Coach College Dynasty releases in 10 days. That might be a bit ambitious, but hey, we have Michigan. We didn't move in the rankings. Michigan just went up, though. No, because Auburn lost to Florida. That's rough. All right, recruiting. Anyone else want to schedule a visit? No. Well, then. I just want to make sure none of these guys that have just been doing target player have been, like, catching up on. Ooh, Baylor's going in for Kirkland. How dare they? Do they not know the penalty for stealing? Oh. All right, Wisconsin, Alfred Newman, a scholarship. Does he want money? Yeah, okay. I think that's just going to be how it works with him. How far behind am I for gross? Man, I gave $1 million in an ace pitch and it cleared half the distance. Free. Oi, Georgia got 1,200. Their official visit got them 970. Well, okay. All right, I'm going to do a great pitch and just pray the visit goes well. Hopefully. All right, let's look at money for a second. So let's sort by NIL. Descending. Okay. Did Liberty? Yeah, Liberty offered him money. Okay, let's think about this for a second. So Newman needs money, and I'm willing to give him $1 million. Yeah, I think that's good. Barksdale, I don't need to give money to. Kirkland, I should be fine. Gross, I'm giving $1 million. I don't know if I need to give $1 million to Pharrell. I'll see how the visit goes. But Liberty is visiting after me, and that could matter. Simpson, I mean, I like his potential, but his ratings are shot. And Georgia just had their big visit, and I'm still only by 9. So I think I'll hold off on that one. Ismail Lilly, I like, and I think I kind of want to move him to O-line. If I end up getting him, I think I want to move him to O-line. Although his strength is a 67, which is low. And he's small, so he's gonna get the rating debuff. Aiden or I would love. I don't think I need to pay. Do I want to pay for Lily? I mean, I like Kirkland more. Do I like Kirkland more? Yeah, I mean, 74 catching out of the gate's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys that I'm in the close races for don't really care about money. Like McConnell. I'll offer McConnell, I think. I'll put, let's say, 750,000 down on the table because that gets me a 900 point hit. That's pretty good. Slaughter doesn't really care. All right. So yeah, I think money wise, I think I'm gonna up my offer on gross. That'll give me 800 points. Barksdale, I don't need to offer. What did Georgia do to get 243 points? Just target player? Okay. Yeah, I mean, then honestly, I think I'm kind of fine. Tack it. I'm going to offer a little bit. He doesn't care about money. If I give him. Yeah, he doesn't really care about money all that much. Yeah, that could get annoying. I have 2 DC pitches remaining. Let me just give him to Andrews and guess Massey. Okay, cool. All right. Now really quick, need to remind myself what's the class of my kickers. I have a redshirt sophomore and a redshirt freshman, so I don't really need to look at kickers. Let me look at safeties. I'm just gonna scout some safeties. I'm really only gonna go in if I see A minus or above potential, maybe B plus if I'm feeling nice. 86 zone block out the gate is good. Tackling of a D minus is a bit annoying. You know what, Pollard? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. All right. Recruiting is done. We have our biggest game of the season. Michigan. They lost to Alabama in week 1. Kudos to those schools for scheduling that week 1. Love that. And then they destroyed Illinois, beat Iowa, and then, oh, of course, Penn State starts doing badly after I leave. How rude of them. All right, so Michigan is ranked 10. Oh, their quarterback situation isn't good. They still have Xavier Green. I say that. He's done great this year. Maybe I shouldn't roast the man. He can't run, which is good. Okay. If we beat Michigan, we might move up ahead of Bama. Who's Bama play this week? North Carolina. Yeah, we'll move up. And Vandy? Yeah. All right. So, focus wise, we need to work on our passing. And I'm going to work on stopping their run. Even though they're better at passing than running, I think time of possession we've been pretty good with. So I'm going to keep it that way. All right, we're projected to win by 11 and a half points, which feels a bit insulting to Michigan. I have 6 recruits visiting, 3 of whom have Michigan on their lists. Even though with Blair and Barksdale, they're not really on their lists. Gross, though, this is big. Like, if we win this, over the moon. If we win it. Because I'm already getting how many points for gross? I'm already getting 800 points for gross, and that's before this visit. So we could have some fun here. All right, matchup history. First time we're playing each other. All right, big game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. They call heads, and it is tails. Foolish. Foolish Michigan. Do you not know? Thunder smoke on the first play. They run it. All right. I think I'm going to go too high safety more often than not against Michigan here. Dang, they burn us anyway. Rude. Nice. Joel Felder with a sack. 3rd and 4. I'm bringing the safety down. I lied. There we go. Nelson Nichols, incomplete pass. They go for the 50-yarder and miss. Okay. Slot outs. That's not. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have called that. I need to remove that play from the playbook. The fullback fake, halfback flip. See? It's gone backwards twice. I need to remove it. Destroy it. All right, there we go. Run game's getting some juice. James Ball, 24-yard reception. We're at the 6. I'm going to try the mesh. It works. We get to the 1, and then the ISO goes backwards. I'm not going to do a QB sneak. I'm going to ISO it again, and we get in the end zone, and we take the lead, but they get a 45-yard kickoff return, which is not great. Rafael Sasson with the sack, and an incompletion. We're good. Woo! That was almost scary. Bubble screen, terrible idea. Play action boot, genius idea. Jack Jacob with a catch. I'm going to go for it. I know this is the opposite logic I just used against Miami. However, I have respect for Michigan much more than I do Miami. Go for it. Scales gets it. There we go. All right, first quarter ends. First quarter ends. I have a feeling the backups will not be seen this game. 3rd and 6. Smash digs. Hit it. Ugh. Yeah, I think Sharp had all of his completions there. All right, we punt. They get the ball at the 1. Send it. 0-yard rush. Send it again. There we go. Dalton Moot tackled by Chase in the own end zone. Safety. And we get the ball back. And Harrison Sharp gives it away. Intercepted by Brock Fink. That sounds like a fake name. 3rd and 5, they punt. All right. I am going to turn shoe clock on now. Oi! Nasir Goodman, 71-yard pass. That'll do. I'm going to turn shoe clock on now. I think we're starting to get a feel for this game. I saw Caden Woods had a reception. That's good for him. Ooh, Scales goes nowhere. ISO again. There we go. I am actually going to go for 2 here. My argument is I kick the extra point. It's 16. That means they need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. I'm fine with it being 15 points, even if I don't get this. I didn't get it, so 15. And Hector Velasco with the clutch interception of Xavier Green. Now I'm going to run the ball. I want there to be no time left on this clock when we score. Well, we scored a bit quick. We're up by 22. DB blitz works. Nah. They got us there. All right, they're going to get points out of this. Question is, though, how much? 7. The answer to that was 7. I'm just going to run the ball out 10.5. Never mind. I mean, we have 2 timeouts left, so let's at least try to get it. Try to get in field goal range here. 2nd and 4. We have 2 timeouts still. A 60-yarder from here. I'm going to try to get a little closer. All right, 51-yarder. Send it. No dice. Chan missed. All right. Worth the shot. All right, we are gonna try to do what I plan to do the second last drive we had. Burn as much clock as humanly possible. I'm doing an ISO on first and 10 to prove a point. It worked. Just burn the clock. Burn the clock. Field goal it is. All right. We're up by 18. I think we're going to win. My only concern is they're stopping our pass game pretty well outside of a couple big plays. But, all right. They cut the lead here to 11. Scales gets 11 yards, though. Man. What's Sharp at right now? 17 to 26. He's not doing great. The mesh works, though, which we love to see. Just gonna keep running it. There we go. Fake him out. All hitches. Send it. Nathaniel Kane touchdown pass. All right, we're good. We're good, I think. Barring catastrophe. Joe Felder, another sack. Oh, they converted on 3rd and 17. All right, you deserve to score on the drive. You convert that. Never mind. We sacked him again. Brandon Sullivan this time. Cool. All right, yeah, I think that was pretty much the nail in the coffin when they didn't score on that drive. I will punt, though. Burn him at the 6. Didn't work, though. Oy! And we try a corner blitz. They go to the other side for 69 yards. That's not nice. I think our backups were in there for a minute or two. And they succeed on the onside kick. Okay. Credit to them. They are not going quietly into that good night. Credit to them. They convert on 3rd and 10. All right. Then we're going to need a goal line stand, and we're going to need to learn how to recover a kick. Never mind Clayton Wilkinson with the sack. They're going for it, obviously. Although, I would kick a field goal here. You're down by 11. Field goal makes it 8. I feel like I'd take the field goal rather than try to convert a 4th and 9. But they do. I meant to change the play. I didn't, and they convert. And they get the 2-pointer. However, we recover the onside kick. Good Lord. That was, let me look at the log on that. So we score a touchdown, then back-to-back punts. And then with 5 minutes left in the game, they score in 47 seconds, recover the onside kick, go 10 plays, 140, somehow maintaining all of their timeouts. So don't ask me how some of this works. Wow. All right. So I think, yeah, we just need a first down. 3rd and 4. I'm running it again. There we go. Scales gets it. I'm just going to kneel down to end the game. That'll do it. Holy. We almost blew that. They had 0.9 rushing yards per attempt. Wowzers. We almost blew that, man. That was. Wow. That was crazy. Can you imagine if this game was at Michigan, how loud their stadium would be at that point? But okay, we beat Michigan. Sharp did well, I would say. Scales had a great day rushing. Boykin had a great day rushing, but Sears up there all alone. I mean, our defense just got toasted a lot. 10 tackles for loss, 5 sacks on the day from the men. That'll do nicely. Chan missed the kick, but so did their guy, so solidarity, I guess. But hey, that's our toughest game of the season, and we win. 29-32. Will we finally move up in the rankings? If we're still behind Bama, I I would write a strongly worded letter to the Associated Press at that point. If we're still behind them, oh, thank God we move up to 3. Good Lord. Yeah, like, come on. Oh boy, oh boy. Is Purdue ranked yet? Nope. It's not great for them. All right, let me look at the visits here. Oh, spoiler, we get Weber. But besides that, we get 1,000. We got 1,500 points for gross. We got 2,300 total on the day. Oh my. Oh my. That will do. Oh, Samuel Chase is recovered from his injury, which is good. I'm going to flip these two again. Drop Woods down. Chase can go all the way back up. Who's upset about playing time? Bass? I mean, he does have a legitimate argument to being upset. Don't get me wrong. Like, Rainey's just done really well. Just the thing. So, and I don't want to play 70 linemen because I want these 4 to play a lot of snaps. That's really the crux of my argument right here. I just want to check really quick. Oh boy. Plot twist, all my running backs just leave. That'd be kind of funny. I'm just making sure none of the guys I'm redshirting are complaining about playing time. Oh boy. Guys, please. If all of these guys are leaving, I can't have all of you be pissed off. What if I drop Sullivan? Yeah. Yeah. I'm dropping Sullivan. It's unfair to him. I acknowledge this. It's unfair to him. Sorry, buddy. Who wants more playing time? Parrish? Parrish? Chillax, bro. Cool. All right. That'll do. 2 guys recruit this week. We know we get Weber because we're the only team in on him. I mean, he has A- potential. He's going to redshirt, obviously, but he could be really good. And then John Slaughter. We have received a superstar with 0 competition, like at all. He'll probably play year 1, especially if I lose a lot of D linemen. So that'll be helpful. Okay, so now that I'm ahead on a bajillion guys, where are we at here? Man, Liberty really want this guy. Which is a shame, because I kind of want him too. I will pay 750,000 US and give him an ace pitch. Because he says he may commit soon, which honestly, that's good for me and bad for Liberty. Because if he doesn't commit to week 9, I think we are safe. Emphasis on think. Let me just do ace pitches for all these guys. Oh, I can schedule Pollard. He's what, a safety? I mean, the Purdue game is probably going to be more competitive. Yeah, I'll just schedule him with my Purdue group then. Uh-oh. All right, so we're back ahead on Simpson, which is good because Georgia, obviously, they already had their visit. Who's Simpson? NC State, okay. It might actually be bad if he has his may commit soon designation soon. but we'll see. All right, do I want. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Points ahead, initial contact. Give me 3-star and above, please. Nope. Nope. Right now, I'm just kind of shotgun blasting to see if there's anyone out there that has like amazing potential. No. All right. Oh boy. I mean, so far, season's going great. The snap guys are all online to get their snaps, which is good. So far, we still only have that one Derner goal, which is fine. Yeah, we're doing good. Doing pretty good. And I saw Woods stopped complaining. So yeah, 20% is his threshold. I'll keep him at 2. All right, North Carolina, how you been this year? 2-3, lost to Rice, lost to Georgia Tech, beat Pittsburgh, and beat ranked Florida State, and then they just got popped for 63 by Alabama. 63, huh? Lionel, buddy, not your day, was it? Not, I'm not too afraid of them. We'll work on passing the ball and stopping their pass, as is our wants. Do I want to put in some backups today? Do I want Patton to have some fun? Not really. I think he's fine, right? Yeah. I'll figure that out later. All right, we're projected to win by 22.5 points, which it's a big number. North Carolina has 10 recruits visiting, none of whom I am interested in. And so far in the save, we're in the same division, so they play each other every year, obviously. And in the 2 years I have been here, we have won by a combined score of 85-23, which will do very nice. All right, let's play our game here. We will call tails as it never fails. We shall defer. Tackle for a loss on the first play. That'll do. Uh-oh. They're driving. They are driving. The engage 8 call there was bold. Are they going to get in the end zone? Nope. They have to settle for a field goal. Slot outs. See, even the AI knows it's my first call now. You really passed it to the fullback there, Harrison. Goodness gracious. Oh, and a touchback on the punt. This could get ugly. They convert on 3rd and 6. And Samuel Chase gets the sack. We get the ball back. All right. All right, guys. New strategy. Shit. Screw it. Inside cross. That'll do. Caden Woods with the 8-yard reception. That's clutch. I am not doing it in the round. I mean, hey, they stopped us in the first quarter. Good on them. But Caden Woods gets a touchdown pass, and we are now winning. All right, if we get a quick stop, I'm going to. All right, 2 clock's coming on. By the time I had finished that sentence, we were already had the ball back, which that'll do. And Brock Scales gets the touchdown on my least favorite run play. We are unbeatable, he says, even though we almost just blew like the biggest lead in college football history to Michigan. It's fine. Send it deep. That works. Bergman, the draw, the touchdown. Engage 8 there was a questionable call, but you know what? I'm sticking to it. Are they going to get in the end zone? No, they settled for a field goal. Congrats, they're only down by 15 now. What an odd decision. I'm just hitting sim play every time at this point. Let's just let the AI take control. We convert on fourth down. That'll do. And then a touchdown the next play. Oh my gosh. We are going to destroy them. And then Hector Velasco with a pick six nearly. Screw it. QB sneak. And Harrison Sharp gets in. A missed Toby. Toby. So to be fair, if he was going to have a miss, I'm glad it's in a game where we've already won. Uh-oh. If you don't think I'll do goal line from the 4-yard line, I'll do it from the 5-yard line. I love how that worked. All right. I mean, they're having success incrementally against our defense, but they're only getting field goals. 4th and 1 script. Toby, kick it. Oh my God, Toby. Am I going to need a new kicker next year? Oi, they found the end zone that time. All right, that means the starters are back in. Or I guess they were never out on offense, it looks like. All right. Sorry, backups. Uh-oh. 4th and 2, beat him deep. McGee's in now because we're under the 5-minute mark. That's funny. We're just going to run the ball, 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 run the ball. Play action. That'll do. Extra point is good. Backups are in our D now. And they're getting shredded. Never mind. 12 rundowns to beat UNC. I mean, that'll do. They had 7.3 yards on the pass. We were 3 for 3 on 4th down. Time of possession was nearly even. To be fair, I did wait until the second quarter to turn the clock on, but still. Scales did great. Louis Boykin didn't run the ball that much. Haran was fine. McGee 2-16 and a touchdown. His season stats must look so fun. Yeah, 12 of 17, 70% completion, 104, and then this hasn't been added yet, but still. Ball got a touchdown. Bergen got a couple catches. Wood got a touchdown. 9 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. Nice. Lay done. They got a good kicker, looks like. Dang, they got a really good kicker. All right. There we go. We're 6-0. We're the best. The question now becomes, will our ranking change? Answer, probably not. Ooh, Roderick Corbin is out. I mean, that hurts our depth on the O-line. A decent. I'm just going to drop him fully. And then Gilbert to go up. Hold on. Do I want Gilbert or do I want Atkins? I mean, I'm already pretty good in the run block department. Gilbert gives me 71 pass block. He's a little big. Yeah. I think I'm good with Gilbert over Atkins. Then Jennings can be our first O-line guy off the bench. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. Jacob not back yet? No, 1 more week. Okay. I must have misread it initially because I thought that he was getting back the same time as Chase. I guess not. We're still ranked 3. At what the top? Oh, Purdue. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, Terry Webb's their QB this year. Okay. Okay. How's he developed? That's so disappointing. From Richard Jr., Richard Sr., I mean, sure, his arm strength went up by 5, but that's it. His accuracy didn't move. His IQ went up by 1. Wow. When? All right. Fair enough. All right, it is the bye, so I'm just going to do recruiting really quick and then advance. We make sure no one's making any late runs on any of my players here. Doesn't look like it. So tack it on down. Man, I don't know if I'm going to get Pharrell here. Let's up the money. Just get a little bit more coin in there. All right, so the guys I'm behind on, Marshall just had their visit with Pollard. Went pretty well. Oh, they won in overtime. Good for them, Marshall. Good for them. Oh, Wisconsin had the visit. 790, huh? And that's after losing 200 because they had too many running back visitors. All right, we need to offer Newman more money. Because I'm operating the assumption I know I'm losing Scales. I'm probably losing Boykin to the draft. So I just need running back help to the point where I'm willing to offer him an insane amount of money. All right, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. McConnell, his visit is against NC State because they're on the list. I hope he doesn't commit before that. If he does, things could get dicey. And by dicey, I mean like slightly terrifying. Cool. All right, so now let me look at purely interest score. See if there's. Hello. How many points am I behind on you? Yeah, good luck. Sorry, buddy. Isn't there points ahead interest score? Yeah. Here we are. It's not looking great down here, is it? I mean, Neely at corner, he's got 80 man. What's his speed? C plus. It feels kind of rude though. Georgia State has a decent lead. Now I'll let them have it. I'll let those guys have that. All right, let's sim the bye week. All right, so we dropped in. Wow, TCU beat number 5 Baylor, so they go up to 3. They overtake us. All right, well, that works, I suppose. San Diego State beat UNLV, but they dropped 3 places because Penn State doesn't play. UAB beats a worse record Army team, and Iowa State beats a better Cincinnati team by 7 points. That feels a bit rough on San Diego State. BYU lost to Kansas State and cratered. Well, okay, there was some shifting here. Georgia Tech is ranked 10. I don't think I play them this year, do I? Nope. That is a shame. That is a shame. All right, let me do recruiting really quick. Anyone have visits on the back end that I need to worry about? Nope. We're not out of the woods yet with Gross. How much money total is Michigan offered? 1.9. Okay. Yeah. I hope Farrell waits one more week. That would be nice. I'm slightly worried it ain't gonna happen. But we'll see. Um I like Camp too, but my visit with Camp isn't until week 12. But he doesn't have to make commit soon, so I think I should be fine with him. How much money do I have left? 12.5? I mean, yeah. That gets me, yeah. I mean that essentially puts me ahead of Antonio before our visit. I'm cool with that. Oh, I have 4 pitches left. Whoops. Okay, pitches are done. Alrighty, Virginia Tech. Hello. They're 3-3 this year. They started out hot, beat Memphis and Duke, but then lost to ranked Florida State in double overtime. Lost to Notre Dame by one score, got beat by Missouri. However, they bounced back and beat Georgia Tech. They have a tough schedule. They play us, and then they play a ranked Washington team. All right. Who's your quarterback, VTech? Who you got? Denzel Mahoney. Wait. Oh, he must have gotten injured. Ooh. Okay, so Davenport was their starting quarterback. He was concussed. So that's that. So it looks like Denzel Mahoney is going to be starting against us. He has 101 arm strength. He has a cannon, a howitzer of an arm. Well, okay then. That's a thing. Oh yeah, Jacob is fully healthy. Move him back up top. All right, so I think we need to stop their deep passing game and work on our quick passing game this time around. Again, I mean, I'm not really worried. The Michigan game was close. Outside of that, we don't have any ranked opponent. If Duke wins their next couple games, they might be ranked, but that's it. So I expected Purdue to be better, but man, they got eviscerated by Rutgers. Hey, this was a classic. How classic we looking? Oh, that's classic. What happened? Let's read. Punt, 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 punt. Field goal. Michigan misses the field goal. 45-yarder they miss. Purdue then does a 2-minute warning, drives down the field. Douglas Shannon makes the 30-yarder. And then they turn over on downs and end it. Or rather, the clock just runs out. Wow. All right, so we're projected to win by 15. VTech has 10 players visiting, none of whom I am in on. So far in the save, Clemson's beat VTech 3-0. In our game last time, we won 31-14 with Romano doing eh. You know what I'm saying? He was eh. That is okay. All right, let's rock and roll. Tails never fails. See, tails never fails, kids. And as is our one, Thunder Smoke, send it. Ooh, and we get a sack on the first play, cash price. Blitz again. Let's get greedy. Bad decision there to get greedy. However, they go backwards on third down. I'm turning on shoe clock right now. I am being ambitious. I didn't do slot outs. This drive is cursed. RPO slant. They never saw it coming, kids. 10-yard conversion on 3rd and 9 is nice. Louis Boykin with the touchdown. Hallelujah. All right. Engage 8 never fails. Never fails, kids. And they punt. Fires you're quick. It didn't work. The run didn't work either. That was just a bad drive all around. But we're never punished. It's fine. We only scored once. That's mainly due to my silliness in the play calls last time. Oh, Harrison Sharp. Sir. Supplice. Oh, he's sacked again, my God. Field goal? It's good. Oh boy. Engage 8. Full send. Man, I'd go for it on 4th and 1 for the vibes. But they chose differently. All right, this is going to be the longest drive in recorded history. Never mind, it will be the shortest drive. James Ball, thank you for bailing me out. Thank you, sir. Man, we give them just enough time to drive down the field. Never mind, they punt. I'm turning up tempo on. Let's see if we can at least get a field goal. There we go. 3rd and 3, I'm going to pass it with hitches. 6, that's James Ball, 6-yard touchdown pass. Extra point is good. Oh, and then they went backwards. Why did the AI use a timeout there? I don't know why the AI used the timeout there. Like, why? Why would you use this timeout here? That's the only reason they score is because we gave them a free stop. Insanity. But credit to Tristan Napier for getting a sack at least. That'll do. Yeah, we're on the clock out. All right, we start with the ball in the second half, which is nice. Dime blitz there was inspired. An inspired choice, mind you. I mean, Virginia Tech's doing a pretty good job at stopping us. So I really want to get in the end zone on this drive. And we do. Louis Boykin, 9-yard touchdown pass. All right. Oh, you missed the extra point again. Oy vey. Oh, he's sacked again. Felder this time. Mahoney is not having a good day. All right, we're just going to run the ball. Boykin in the end zone. Extra point is good. The backups are now in. Never mind. The backups go sit down on offense because the defense couldn't hold them. So now we're just going to run the ball like madmen. Never mind. Let's go for it. Let's be brave. No dice. Yeah, that was a little inspired. Oy! They beat us on that play, and now they're in the end zone. Okay. I mean, credit to VTech. It's going to look pretty close in the final box score. But, yeah, I think we got him here. 3rd and 12 DB blitz. That was inspired. Free fire, send it? Nah. I'm a sack hunting at this point. But alas, the play calling there on defense probably hit the end, should have been better, but it is what it is. They averaged 11.3 pass yards per attempt, which is a crazy number. Wowzers. Mahoney, 14-22, 262 touchdowns. Wild. Scales at 134 yards. Boykin at 108 and 2 touchdowns. James Ball have a day. Jacob only had 1 catch. Oh, I need to put him back up to the pass target in the game plan. I forgot. 11 tackles lost, 4 sacks. Good day for those. Chan missing a second extra point is a little bit annoying. Just a little. Just a touch. All right. And we go up by 2 in the rankings. Georgia lost, and TCU didn't play. There you go. That'll do. All right, so now we're up to 2 in the rankings. So unless Ohio State loses, I think they're still going to be number 1. So we're really rooting for Michigan in that final game, I guess. All right, victory is ours. Huzzah. Snap wise, we're still okay. Snap wise, we're still okay. Cool. All right. I'll do recruiting. Then I'll. Oh wait, first project Jacob up top in the game plan. All right, I'll do recruiting. I'll look at some transfer risk stuff, and then I think I'll call it here. Let me make sure nobody's going in on the back end. No, sir. Let's do it like this. So you guys get your best deals. Wisconsin did an ace pitch. I mean, we're ahead on Farrell now. Farrell? Let's go with Farrell. And we're ahead on him now, which is good. I think he's good cover if we don't end up getting gross, if Michigan is able to snipe us on him, which I hope they're not, but we shall see. Tyler Camp would be nice, but I like him less than the other two. Christian Pollen, I think, would just be good, like, depth cover. I don't think really worth investing that much money into. I mean, screw it. I'll offer him what he's worth in market value. That gets me age 57. Cool. All right. That part's done. Oh, I have scouting to do. You know what? Even though I said I wasn't going to look at quarterbacks, for the heck of it, let's look at some quarterbacks. I'm only if you have to have an A. You have to have an A. Because my quarterback shucks. My quarterback room is pretty set right now. Like it's pretty good. Nah. Okay. Okay, now really quick, how are we doing with the donors? So the I got the Diamond donor win against the Louisville, VTech, and North Carolina. So that's 5.25 million. Since we beat Louisville, I get another 1.5. We're on pace to get the sack total, which is good. We have two NC State ones still left. We have to win two more conference games, which I think we'll get. Then we have to convert four more fourth downs, which is good. Is Harrison Sharp on pace for all conference? I don't really think so. If you essentially double his numbers, he's what, 1,300 yards, 24 touchdowns, 4 picks? I mean, to be fair, that could maybe do it. Who knows? All right, let me look at transfer risks really quick. All right, well, first draft risks. Jacob, I'm assuming Jacob's gone. Ball is probably gone. Oh, geez, they're all leaning towards the draft. Well, that's awkward. All right, transfer risks. Pierce, I would like to keep just because he's good, but he's not playing. Wilkes, I don't care. You're a backup kicker. You know, a lot of these guys I'm not too. Ooh, Simpson. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, linebackers. I just have a problem of I have too many guys here. Dustin Beatty's only played 19% of snaps. How is that possible? I mean, I need someone to explain that to me like I'm 5 years old. Simpson, this one should fix itself since I moved him ahead of Sullivan. Pierce, that one's going to be a bit annoying. I'll figure that out. And then the corner was Parrish. I mean, I'm not going to move him ahead of Cobb. Cobb has 95 man coverage and speed. Like, that is not happening. So we'll see. All right. I mean, really successful start to the season. We're 7-0, best we could hope for. Really only had two close games. Michigan and then the VTech game, and they just finished. So next stream, I will finish these 5 regular season games. And then whatever conference championship and playoff games await. Since at this point, for us not to make the playoffs, I think we'd probably have to lose 2 games, which I don't foresee us happening. Purdue, by the way, also just got beaten by Illinois, and they haven't even played us, Michigan, or Penn State yet. Oh boy. All right, but thank you all for watching again. Sorry about the little 2 week break here with the holidays and travel and all that. I'm gonna get a new stream in or another stream in this week. Don't know when that'll be. Um, Hopefully either Wednesday or Thursday. We'll play that one by ear. But thank you all for watching, whether live or on the VOD, which again can be found on Twitch or YouTube with the channel of the same name, Turnover Carbon. I will see you all next time.